In Fatal Fury City of Wolves, the arenas are alive with fighters who punch hard, pose harder, and carry decades of legacy, or pure chaos. Here's every character explained, from fan favorites to brand new brawlers. Rock Howard. Rock Howard embodies the tension between two powerful legacies, Geese's ruthless ambition and Terry's gritty resilience. Essentially, Rock has daddy issues from his past, but was raised by a decent mentor who helped straighten him out. His fighting style blends Terry's raw, aggressive brawling with Geese's precise Aikijitsu techniques, creating a unique, unpredictable approach. Beneath the polished moves and confident speed is a fighter caught between identities, wrestling with a legacy that shapes him, yet leaves fundamental questions about who he truly is unanswered. Terry Bogard. Southtown's most stylish trucker cap enthusiast is back, and he's still got the power. Terry's the kind of guy who throws a punch with a smile, teaches a kid how to fight, and names every move like it's a limited edition energy drink. With a mix of street brawling, chi techniques, and basketball-inspired chaos, he's equal parts martial artist and human hype machine. Whether he's shouting Buster Wolf or pulling off a star dunk volcano, Terry's still the hungry wolf with heart, and probably the only guy who can turn Geese's orphan into a well-adjusted adult. Jenet. Elegant pirate, reluctant softie, queen of high kicks and questionable conflict resolution. Jenet traded the high seas for Southtown's streets, sticking around not for treasure but to emotionally process, via punching. Her Lillian Knight style blends savate with sass, quick strikes, aerial finesse, and yes, the occasional shoe beating. Whether she's throwing hands or heels, Jenet proves you don't need a ship to make waves. You just need unresolved feelings and a tournament bracket. Marco Rodrigues. Marco's the kind of guy who treats losing a dojo sign like a national emergency. A proud Kyokugen karate warrior with the subtlety of a freight train, he's training out of a fitness club while tracking down whoever dared mess with his signage. His style is straight-up, no-frills Kyokugen-ryu karate, fists, feet, and fiery yelling included. For Marco, the new tournament isn't just a chance to test his might, it's a full-blown marketing campaign. Sign or no sign, Marco's here to prove Kyokugen doesn't need a banner when it comes with this much punch. Preecha. Preecha might be the only fighter in Southtown taking kicks to the face for science. A dedicated researcher and Joe Higashi's top student, she blends Muay Thai with her own analytical flair. Every elbow, knee, and dodge filed away like lab data. She's not here for glory or revenge. She's here to figure out what makes fighters tick. And maybe write a thesis about it. Sure, she hates the pain, but if it means publishing the definitive study on spirit energy, she'll take a few bruises like a champ. Hotaru Futaba. Don't let the cute ribbons and soft demeanor fool you. Hotaru is as dangerous as she is determined. Her style of kung fu flows like water, but hits like a storm. With ki-powered kicks, acrobatic stances, and enough spiritual finesse to reflect projectiles back at you, she's still searching for her long-lost brother, and isn't buying the whole I don't know you act. But that won't stop her from gracefully kicking your soul into next week if you get in her way. Vox Reaper. Masked, moody, and murder-ready, Vox Reaper is what happens when a failed hit job turns into a mentorship montage. After botching an assassination attempt on Kane, he gets a surprise upgrade, training from Grant himself. Now, wielding a twisted blend of dark karate and assassin flair, Vox moves like a shadow and hits like a boulder. He's fast, unpredictable, and fights like he's got something to prove, which, considering his whole Demon Reborn vibe, he absolutely does. Tizoc. The Griffin Mask returns. Tizoc might have taken a break from suplexing evil, but he's back in the ring and louder than ever, fueled by the cheers of kids and the weight of justice, and probably his own biceps. A powerhouse luchador with the heart of a lion and the flair of a Saturday morning cartoon, Tizoc blends exaggerated pro wrestling theatrics with real technique. Expect sky-high slams, wild dropkicks, and righteous fury, delivered with the grace of a flying tank in feathers. Kevin Rian. Don't let the SWAT gear fool you. Kevin isn't here to write parking tickets. He's hunting the psycho who killed his best friend, and he's bringing an entire demolition squad's worth of justice with him, blending raw strikes with tactical explosions. Kevin's Merc-style beatdowns are fast, fierce, and completely unforgiving. Billy Kane. Grieving enforcer, expert staff fighter, and unlikely laundry aficionado, Billy Kane is Geese Howard's fiercely loyal right-hand man. Now leading the Howard connection, Billy's got a lot on his plate, keeping the syndicate afloat, babysitting old grudges, and swinging a flaming triple staff with enough rage to torch Terry Bogard's entire wardrobe. Mai Shiranui. Southtown's about to get hotter. Literally. Mai Shiranui brings a fiery blend of ninjutsu and fan-fueled finesse straight from the Shiranui Ryu dojo. She floats through fights like a dancer, flings flaming fans like a pyromancer, and hits harder than you'd expect from someone dressed for distraction. Mai's not just eye candy though, she's a tactical terror, using speed, stealth, and sleight of hand to keep opponents spinning. With Sokaku's tip lighting her path, she's here for answers, and anyone standing in her way might get singed. Kim Dong Hwan. Cocky, flashy, and way too into his own hype, Kim Dong Hwan is taekwondo with some extra flair. Kim's eldest son might lack his father's discipline, but he makes up for it with unpredictable kicks, high-flying antics, and frame-trap trickery that punishes anybody too eager to swing. While he claims he's just in it for the ladies, there's real fire behind the jokes. After catching some tough love from Dad, Dong's back in the ring, ready to prove that even a goofball can kick harder than a master. Gato. Cold, precise, and driven by pure vengeance, Gato doesn't fight for glory, he fights to crush his father. Blinded by a past battle and now choosing to fight in darkness, Gato hits like a truck with every explosive strike. His style fuses brutal kung fu with palm-heavy attacks and zero hesitation. He's not here to play games, he's here to finish what his father started, and he doesn't care who gets flattened along the way. Kain R. Heinlein. Dressed sharp, burning blue, and running on pure ambition, Kain R. Heinlein isn't just fighting to save his sister, he's fighting to reshape Southtown itself. With a cold, methodical style powered by ominous blue flames, Kane mixes pyrokinesis, precision strikes, and financial menace like it's second nature. He's a little less punch first, ask later, and more own the bank, buy the block, then burn it down if necessary. Behind every move is a mind calculating 5 steps ahead, and a fire that refuses to be snuffed out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo's a powerhouse who brings his sports skills to the fight. Using a mix of football techniques and martial arts, he combines quick, athletic kicks with a heavy shoulder check to overwhelm opponents. His signature weapon? A soccer ball, which he hurls as a projectile to control space and keep foes at bay. When Ronaldo activates his redline gears, his kicks gain extra speed and power, turning him into an unstoppable offensive force on the battlefield. Salvatore Ganacci. Salvatore is a justice-dealing artist on a mission to find inspiration for his next big anime music video. Hearing about the KOF tournament from his friend Duck King, he jumps at the chance to mix beats and brawls. His fighting style is as unique as his persona, blending DJ moves with martial arts to create a whirlwind of rhythm and chaos. Opponents often end up stunned or downright confused, caught off guard by his unpredictable blend of music, muscles, and mayhem. Hokutomaru. Hokutomaru is the eager young pupil of Terry Bogard and Mai Shiranui, who left his mountain home for Southtown with little help from Terry. Navigating city life and honing his skills, he's keen to prove himself in the latest tournament. His fighting style blends Koppo Karate and Shiranui ninjutsu, mixing Andy's Kuhadan strikes with Mai's weapon throws. Quick and unpredictable, Hokutomaru boasts some of the fastest attacks in the game, making him a tricky opponent to pin down. Terry Bogard. Terry Bogard is a master of Shiranui ninjutsu and Koppo Karate, focusing on precise strikes that target vulnerable points to incapacitate foes. Unlike his brother Terry's street fighting flair, Andy's delicate style is disciplined and rooted in ancient martial arts, blending acrobatic moves, chi control, and fiery attacks like his signature Hishoken projectile. Though he often vies to outmatch Terry, Andy's calm precision and ninja training make him a deadly and elegant fighter, always ready for the next challenge. Ken. Ken Masters, the fiery Metro City street fighter, brings his Ansatsuken-based style to Southtown, seeking closure for a past misunderstanding. Trained alongside Ryu in the Shotokan arts, Ken's moves emphasize speed, flair, and brutal judo throws. Unlike Ryu's steady precision, Ken's signature Shoryuken is all about style and power. Combining karate, judo, and hints of hapkido, a former US national fighting champion, he's a relentless fighter whose fiery spirit fuels every battle. That's every fighter in City of Wolves, some cool, some chaotic, all ready to throw hands or feet. Who's your favorite fighter so far? Drop a comment, hit like and subscribe, and ring the bell for more fighting game explainers. See you in the next video.